I make the best dough. Some people after cutting their chin they can't do like this. Almost sticky, but look at mine. No, look at mine, and I didn't add extra flour. No, look at how beautiful it's looking, guys. See, look at it. You're beautiful. You're beautiful, it's me. When you put it in, it should actually bounce back. That's how you know good dough. No, it will come bounce back. So you see the way I'm putting it like in lumps. No, so guys, can you see the difference between my dough and your dough? My own dough, when I was doing it, rolling it, I don't have plenty flour, and I don't need flour to separate it. So make sure you check the description box and follow the measurements. You know the oh my days. No, just take a sneak peek. Oh my goodness, this is no. What do you have to say? What do you have to say? Okay, now I know what you have to say. Thank you. Now you can go. Thank you. Here is my baking powder, salt, and flour. So I'm going to sieve it. As you can see, that is actually falling on the work surface, but then since that's where I'm going to roll it, so you sieving your flour makes it feel this kind of cool texture. Okay, so next is butter, melted butter. So most times, like when I started learning how to cook, when they say 2 kilograms of butter, sorry, 2 grams of butter, can it come of butter, I don't know what they call them. So most times I used to like, that's why making my own channel, I convert my own to tablespoon. For a beginner, it's always easy for you to know tablespoon. So what I will always do is I'll just melt my butter, then I'll just use my tablespoon. The one with the use shop is tablespoon. The spoon we eat with is called tablespoon, while the one you make tea with, that small one, is teaspoon. Just in case you don't have the normal measurement, blah blah. I hope you understand that. So I'm just going to use hand to mix this together to very smooth. So to my onion, I know that this is like one out of a million recipe, but guys, if you try this, your life will never remain the same again. It's actually optional though. So next is I'm just going to be adding in my onions. So one thing I like about the recipe is the fact that if you all notice there is no sugar, I did not add sugar, but you can add sugar to yours. But one thing is, flour is actually a starch, and we all know that starch is sugar, right? When you break it down, it turns to glucose. So flour is naturally sweet on its own, because anything called starch, they are naturally sweet on their own. They contain sugar. So if you add sugar with another sugar, that's why homemade recipes always like the best bet, because you can control it to whatever you want, how you want it, anyhow as it is hot. Now I'm going to be adding in cold water bit by bit. Now is the anytime you are mixing your dough, no matter the measurement they give you, no two mixture is the same, no two at all. So make sure to mix it bit by bit. A recipe can call for 1 cup. You might end up just using half cup of water. A recipe can call for 1 cup. You should make use of 1.5. You understand? Different factors affect food, like weather, humidity, temperature, storage condition of the flour, how you bought it, which other thing, so many factors that can affect. So I'm going to transfer it to my work surface, and that's why I didn't bother cleaning this thing, because make sure to mix it very well. After person go say they go gym, this one never pass gym hike. So once that is set, I'm just going to be dividing this into 5 equal parts, like just small glass size that my hand can work with, you know. So I'm going to put this in my bowl and cover it. I can put it in my fridge, but there is no light. So I'm just going to leave this in a very cool place to just rest. I'll just put the flour on my work surface. So to my chilling dough, so I'm just going to roll this out. Make sure to roll it out as thin as you can, and be mindful of the quantity of flour you'll be using. So make sure it's extremely thin, very thin. Take your pizza cutter if you're like me, you like it thin, do it thin. If you like it big, do it big. Anyhow you like it, your choice. So now that look at that, we've done it. So you're just going to be cutting it slightly. Lick it. I got this one. Okay, feel it. So we'll just gonna. If you notice, I did not use plenty flour while doing it. I don't work with a lot of flour. So make sure your dough is not so sticky so that you don't end up putting plenty flour. Yeah. See how beautiful it's looking. See, there's no need of me putting flour. No, look at how beautiful it's looking, guys. See, look at it. You're beautiful. You're beautiful, it's me. So I'm going to taste him. Is it hot enough? See now, we're going to be adding our. When you put it in, it actually bounce back. That's how you know good dough. No, did I come out bounce back? So see the way I'm putting it like in lumps. Don't be scared, they will actually separate, and make sure you find this on a very low heat as usual. Okay, they are so happy to see each other. Please don't stir immediately. Allow it to separate on your own. So guys, can you see the difference between my dough and your dough? My own dough, when I was doing it, rolling it, I don't have plenty flour, and I don't need flour to separate it. So make sure you check the description box and follow the measurements. Yeah, why I know I have one chin video like that. When I was rolling it, I don't even know what I had to add plenty flour because it kept sticking. But once you know the oh my days, no, just take a sneak peek. Oh my goodness, this is lovey-dovey, lovey-dovey. Ooh, 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 ooh. So you're just going to leave it to fry gently on a very on a very low heat. You know. See there. This is one of my favorite parts, the frying part. It's so sweet to fry, you know. Very sweet to fry. So make sure to take it out when it is one shade darker, because when it gets cool, it will become darker. I hope you know. I hope you understand. You go shop. Answer me, you go shop. You don't go shop. So we're going to leave this to actually cool down, because now if you taste it, it will be soft. It is when it cools down, that's when it becomes very crunchy. So we're just going to leave this to cool. Let's leave it to cool down. No, what do you have to say? What do you have to say? Okay, now I know what you have to say. Thank you. Now you can go. Thank you.